Have you ever noticed how your thoughts can easily create a negative thought loop where you think bad, you think something negative, something other than you would prefer, other than you would choose, you think, and then you feel other than you'd feel, other than you'd prefer to feel. And then because you now feel lower, you now think lower, and then you feel lower, and then it just carries on, maybe in a space of a few minutes. And before you know it, it's now starting to call the day a bad day. You're just starting to get easily triggered. The things that would normally you'd brush off if you're feeling all right, you know, they suddenly become big things because you're suddenly carrying this baggage, this weight, you know, and the weight of the world just makes it that much harder for you to carry on, right? And this is all caused by your thoughts. So what is the solution to this predicament?
Mother. Sucker.
So this anxiety, this stress, this discomfort is caused by your thoughts. So the obvious solution, you know, is at the level of thought, right? And you have to see yourself, you have to see your mind in the same way you kind of see a map. Certain thoughts, certain roads, paths will lead you a certain way. The same thing with thoughts. Certain thoughts will lead you to feeling a certain way. There are some good thoughts and some bad thoughts, you know, relative to how you want to feel. So if you want to feel good, if you want to get to a certain place, you can't just, you know, walk a random path. There's a way, and definitely ways to avoid. So that's how you're gonna look at your mind. There are certain thoughts that you can't and shouldn't think if you want to feel good, right? So in order to fix this predicament, the level you have to focus on is thought. And the solution, of course, one of the solution anyway that I know of, is a meditation, or perhaps more accurately, concentration. You see, when you learn to concentrate, yeah, it's like learning, you know, to control your body. Let's say, you know, you're moving different paths in different areas on a map. Failure to control your mind is like failure to control your body when you're walking. You know, it's a pending disaster, pretty much, really, to be honest. And the same is true for your mind. If you can't recognize and stop, you know what, this is not good. Let's not think this doubt or this negative thoughts. Let's go somewhere else. If you can't do that, then you're going to experience doubt. You're going to experience negative emotions. When you can't do that, when you can't, you know, control your mind, it's because your mind lacks discipline. You know, it lacks discipline and it lacks training to be disciplined. So this is what meditation does. This is what concentration does. It disciplines your mind to be able to, it gives you control. Just like you can control your body to go, yeah, I'm going to turn back. The same is true for your mind. You can just suddenly go, you know what, nah, I'm not going to think that, I'll stop this. And another thing about meditation is, I'm not so sure how this is the case and why this is the case, but it reduces how easily you're triggered by your emotions. Like if you meditate, not only can you learn to stop thinking certain thoughts via will, by just going like that, I'm not gonna think that. You just, thoughts don't trigger you as much. The same thoughts just wouldn't trigger you negatively. You just become more stable. It's like your vibe gets more solid, more grounded, less likely to be, to fluctuate. You just become more solid. So when things, you know, life comes at you, you just, you know, become like the ocean. Like you might get a bit rough, but you're calm. You just become more calm, so you can hold your vibe, you can feel better. And you know, when things that would otherwise trigger you and cause you to think negative thoughts and feel negative thoughts and lead you to calling the day a bad day when it was just really a bad 5 minutes, this becomes less likely to happen, and you feel better, you feel good. And I mean, do I really have to say why it's good to feel good? Because it's good, man. It's good to be calm, it's good to be relaxed. You know, this stress, this baggage that you carry makes life harder than it needs to be, okay? So just learn to control your mind, learn to control your thoughts, and learn to detach thoughts from emotions via meditation, okay? So thank you for watching the video. I hope you benefit from the information that I've just shared with you. If you like the video, if you like the content, make sure to click that subscribe. And yeah, I'm healthy, I'm grateful, I'm abundance, I am fearless. Out.